guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So part of my voice today, I am sick and I've just been pushing myself. This is what always happens when I get sick. I get stir crazy, so I end up doing like crazy stuff. Like I redid the flooring in my room yesterday, like so sick, and that's just what I do when I get sick because I get stir crazy and I need to rest and I don't. So anyways, today I wanted to do an updated what's in my bag that I take mountain biking with me. I know I did one maybe about 3 years ago and everyone seemed to really enjoy just kind of taking a peek what I have inside my bag. So I wanted to do another one, and I also have something really exciting. I'm also doing a giveaway at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. You guys have been so truly amazing, and just, I say this time and time again, but I really feel like the mountain biking community on YouTube is just probably one of the best communities you can be a part of, and you guys have been amazing and just so helpful with things like questions I've had, you know, helpful feedback for me, you know, when it comes to like what I should do to my bike and so forth, and just tips and everything like that. So thank you guys so much, and I wanted to do, you know, just a little something to show my appreciation for you guys. I had a company called Diaz Sport reach out to me, and I worked specifically with Jeff, and he offered to send me a few extra hydration packs to do a giveaway in my channel, which I was like, that's amazing. I would love to be able to send out some of those to you guys. So we'll get into that a little bit later. So on the theme of bags, I will start off with my new bag that I did get from Diaz Sports. I'm not being paid at all to mention these bags or anything like that. I love hydration packs. I think they're so important to carry with you when you're mountain biking. And right now I have about 2 others. One that's really small, it only holds like a liter of water, and then another one that holds 3 liters. The one that I previously used was just really hard to clean the hydration pack and so forth, and it was a bigger bag, and I tend to overpack it. As you guys know, when you're riding, less is more, just to hold on to the good stuff. So we will get into the bag that I'm currently carrying. So this is the bag right here. Like I said, I got this one from Diaz Sports. I really like it on the front because you can attach your helmet. I find that if I don't attach my helmet to my bag, a lot of times I can forget it. So this is super helpful for me just to be able to clip it on. I've forgotten it so many times, and it's awful because I have to turn right back around and go back and get it, which is never fun. But that's really great, so I have that. So I'll just get into kind of the functionality of this bag. I really like this one because it is a smaller bag than what I currently carry right now, which is nice. I actually just took this bag when I hiked Mount Baldy, and it was just a great bag to carry. This one holds 3 liters of water, which I won't carry any other bag that doesn't hold 3 liters or more. 3 liters is the absolute perfect amount. I think I've been in situations way too many times when my friends have ran out of water, and it's kind of been, you know, a scare, and I've had to, you know, get my friends' water out of my bag. And 3 liters, guys, always 3 liters. That's what I always carry on me. So we'll just start off with this front pocket right here. So this front pocket, this is what I don't always carry this much in my bag. This is usually if I'm going to film or whatnot, I'll just throw in a little bit of extra things in here. So starting out, we just have my gimbal. I'll link the videos down below if you guys want to see more about my gimbal. I made a whole separate video on that. I still honestly carry the old school GoPro, like the Hero 4 or something like that. I haven't upgraded to the new one where you don't have to use a gimbal, and I'm kind of sad too because I went out and bought a gimbal, and now you really don't need a gimbal if you have a new GoPro, but still carry a gimbal with my GoPro on it, and I'll probably just end up keeping this GoPro until it breaks or something like that, because I don't know, usually I'm so up to date with technology and I always get the latest and greatest, but I don't know, I've just like, it works, so I don't know if I just don't want to get rid of it, so we're holding on to it for right now. Then digging a little bit more, I just have my GoPro mount. This is just a chest mount right here, and I think I got this one off Amazon for like, probably like $15. This isn't the GoPro brand or anything like that, but it does the job and it's great. So have that right there. I always use a chest mount instead of a helmet cam. I don't know, I just feel like I don't like anything else attached to my helmet because I feel like it weighs it down. Then these are kind of questionable. I have them in here right now because I did the hike to up Baldy, but normally I wouldn't carry my knee straps around. I will sometimes if my knees have been giving me a lot of issues, but these are really great. So if you guys have chronomalacia in your knees, which I do in both my knees really bad, these are so key. They're great because I do have a larger knee brace that's, you know, those are no fun. They're annoying, they're huge, they're, you know, not great to always wear because you just get sweaty in them, so These are really, really great, and what this does, your kneecap pops up a little bit and it's not grinding on your bone. I know that sounds really gross, but it just lifts it up just a bit so it's not bone on bone, and it relieves all that pressure. So that sounds weird and sounds like these would hurt, but they don't. They're really, really great, so highly recommend these if you guys have that same issue. They're wonderful. Next, I just have my multi-tool, and I feel like no one should leave the house without this. This is everything that I could ever want to fix my bike with, all in this thing right here. They have a lot of different sizes. I got one that's slightly larger, so I have more hex wrenches and things like that to choose from, different sizes. I found myself when I did have a smaller one that I did need a larger range of larger hex wrenches and things like that, so that's why I purchased this one right here. So this one has been amazing. I use it all the time. I would never leave the house ever without it. Carry chapstick around me at all times. This is chicken poop. My dad loves this brand, so therefore I think he or my mom got me one too, but anyways, they love that stuff. So next we are going into the hydration portion. So this bag, it's interesting because it zips up right here, which is really nice because you can just fling this over. And so I'm just going to unzip this up real quick. Let me just tell you how much I love having a huge opening in the bladder. I think this is so key. It's so easy. I can fit my whole entire hand in here to clean this if I need to. That was one of the biggest issues I was having with my last one, was just the fact that I really couldn't clean it. So this one's really, really nice that it has that large opening. This one holds 3 liters like I mentioned, and honestly, it's absolutely perfect. Next, we have the other compartment at the bottom. And this one right here, I use this to store my gloves, snacks. I always carry around protein bars with me at all times. These are just, I need to restock this, but this isn't protein bars, but this is just Back to Nature crispy cheddar crackers. I always carry some kind of snack on me at all times because the worst thing in the world is to be hungry out there. It's awful. So I also have a Kind bar right here. Like I said, I just did Baldy and I had a lot of protein bars, guys. And I can make a separate video on this because I kind of screwed up when I hiked Baldy. I did not bring enough food. I did not eat enough. I don't know what happened to me. I'm like the queen of being so prepared with everything, and it was the weirdest sensation feeling my body just burn through a protein bar, like one after the other. Like I would have energy, I'd be like good, I'm like okay cool, and then all of a sudden like you just feel your body just burning it, and then I would be empty. It was just, I don't know, I've never had that sensation before. It was really weird, I guess because I am always prepared. Let me know if you guys have some suggestions for gloves. I absolutely love these gloves. They're just the Pearl Izumi gloves. I've only had them for a year. I go through some gloves really fast. Unfortunately, I have a hole in this one in the finger, so you know, I probably need to get a new pair. I really like having extra padding here with the palm of my hand because, as you guys know in the previous video, I talked about having some issues in my hand going numb and so forth, so I always like to have some extra padding down there, just, you know, to help my hand out a little bit. I have my portable charger. This is just a Crunch chocolate bar one that I have. I do not leave home without a portable charger. This is so important. It doesn't matter, you know, you never know what's going to happen on the trail. You might need to call for help, you just don't know, and your phone might die. I've been in situations where I just forgot to charge my phone. It happens. And so I think it's always so crucial to carry a portable charger on me. I actually have a cord attached to my keys, so I always have that so I never have to worry about, you know, not having a cable, because I always have my keys on me. But this is really, really crucial, especially if you go biking in a lot of colder climates. I know sometimes cell phones can be a little weird and the battery will just drain super fast because of the cold, so really important to carry a portable on you. Lastly, in this front compartment, I just have some Band-Aids, which I don't really know what these will do if I were to get in a situation, because this isn't gonna patch up something big, but you know what, if someone starts a little blood, you know, something like that, I got you covered. I have used some Band-Aids. And I actually have 2 things missing from this bag. Usually I always have a spare tube, but that's actually in my older bag, and then I always have a little lever. That's the one thing missing from this bag that's usually all in this bag, but it's not this time. But also in this back compartment here, and this is really cool because it has like a little divider in the middle, so you can put, you know, miscellaneous things back there. I really don't use that a whole lot because I don't want too much back there because I feel like that'll start getting uncomfortable in my back. When I did Baldy, I did have a flashlight back here, so things like that you can't feel at all, so that's good. But back here, I just keep my tire pump Again, I never leave without this. You will not believe how many people on the trail I've had to help and pump up their tire because they just like decided they're going to go 10 miles without a pump. I think that's crazy. I would never do it because I would be the one that the one time I did not bring it, I got a flat or something like that. And I'm in the process of starting to think about going tubeless. I think that is the way to go now, and it alleviates a little bit of the weight on your bike. So that is something I'm probably going to do next in the near future on my bike, but until now I'm still rocking tubes, so hopefully sometime soon. That is pretty much all that I carry right now. I used to carry a lot more just stuff that I absolutely didn't need, but right now I think I've really narrowed it down to the proper amount. So just a few other quick things about this bag that I really like. I just want to take a minute because I absolutely love this nozzle. I think it's just, it feels so well made, and I like how it's crafted. The hose, I like how it has the sleeve on it. My other one, it was coming undone. It was just a mess. This has, it's reinforced with a little piece of rubber right here. Just, it's wonderful. And you can also turn off the water flow right here to stop it completely, which is nice because, again, my others, I would be on the trail and I have, you know, water dripping down on my leg, and I like this nice cover. This cover is great. One thing to note with a lot of hydration packs is sometimes when they're manufactured, a lot of times they won't have the slit. Like, you can see a faint line for it, but you'll just have to take a knife and just kind of pierce it. A lot of times that happens. So if you ever get one and you're having that issue, it's not broken. You just have to kind of, you know, pierce a little bit. But anyways, that is this bag right here. This bag, you can still carry a lot in this bag, but it's not like my other where I'm more inclined to carry more than I need. This is a great bag just for the essentials. Now onto the fun part that I'm sure you guys have been waiting for. So they were actually kind enough to send me 4 extra bags to give away to you guys, and so I saved the best 4 for you guys. And one of the first ones we'll just start off with is this big backpack right here. This is a great bag for hiking and just to have a bunch of room if you're doing a long hike or whatnot. There's a couple of features that are different with these versus the one that I'm carrying, and I'll just start off the bat with, first you have this patch up here. You have the option of, you know, you can like put your own patch on here that you can take it on and off. You also have this pouch up top, which I'm a huge fan of, just having easy pockets where you can just like quickly grab things in and out of them. So this is just a nice little pocket up top, and then down below again you have a larger pocket down here where you can store a ton of snacks, whatever you need. Just has little mini compartments where you can just put whatever in there. You know, you're good to go basically right there. You also have a lot of little hooks where you can, you know, hang things if you need to attach a water bottle, maybe, whatever the case may be, you're covered with this one. And then, like I said, and then for your bladder, I believe this one holds about 4 liters. It's definitely a little over 3 liters. And the one thing that I really like about this, and one of my other previous hydration packs that I have, it's like a 1 liter, has this too where you can hook your bladder in place so you don't have to worry about it sliding down or anything like that. So that's really nice that this one has that. But this is great. One thing that I really like about this one that mine actually doesn't have is they have little hooks right here for your hose, so you can just quickly grab it off your strap, and I think that's so smart. Another thing that I failed to mention on mine, and I think this is the most genius idea, and I don't know why people have not done this. Maybe more people do, I don't know. But I'm a huge fan of it because I hate having long straps flapping in the wind. I'm always paranoid that they're going to get caught up in my bike or something. I don't know, maybe I'm just the only one afraid of that, but I am. And so these, you can wrap up and actually Velcro them. So you shorten them and they're out of your way. You don't have to worry about long straps or anything like that, and I think that's so smart. I love having that. So anyways, this is the hiking one right here, and this is the largest one that they make, I believe. And this is the next size down from this. This one, it looks like a small little hydration pack, but it actually, it's a lot bigger, which I had no idea until I started like opening it and looking around at it. So again, same thing, it has the hook right here that I wish mine had because I think that's just so great, so smart. On both sides, you can just pick which side you want it on. Chest strap, bottom strap, whole bit. And then for the front, you have a nice, large, deep pocket right here where you can put whatever you want in there. Again, more spaces for hooks and things like that on the front. Now, the part that I think is really cool about this one is if you don't feel like carrying a lot and you don't want a bigger bag, this one actually gets larger. So just like a suitcase, you can let this one out to make it bigger, which I think is so smart. So I really, really appreciate that. It's great if one day you're wanting to carry a lot and the next day maybe you're not wanting to carry as much. It's a great feature to have. And then for the main part right here, you just have another 3-liter. You can also, of course, store things in here as well with your bladder in there. And then again, this bag also has a little section in the back where you can, it's Velcro, and you can just add whatever you want if you want to store anything additionally in the back of it. So that's super cool. So there's this one. That's so cool. I didn't know that. So you actually can put your bladder right here, which I didn't know because the bladder came in the other area. So this is really cool. That is great because that frees up a lot of space. So I did not know that. That's really, really awesome. And it's insulated back here, so it'll keep your water cooler longer. I just have 2 others that I'm shipping. Sorry to whoever gets these. I had to open them because I wanted to show you guys the bags and what they look like. So these are just the same bag. This is the one that I have that I love. It's wrapped up. And then we also have the larger one here that I just showed you as well, the one with the deep pockets, and then you can make it larger. It's expandable. That one's this one too. So I will be giving all 4 of these away to you guys. So now moving on to rules and how you can enter. I know I have a few of you guys that are international. I'm so sorry, but I have to do US only since I know this would probably be astronomical for me to ship way out there, but I promise that hopefully in the future I will do some international giveaways for you guys. But for this one, I'm just keeping it US only, so I'm sorry to you guys that are international. Also, if you're under the age of 18, you must get a parent or guardian's permission to enter, and you must be a subscriber to my channel. So I'll be picking a random comment down below in this video and comment just telling me what is the scariest mountain biking experience you've ever had. And I'll be picking 4 comments at random to win these hydration packs. The contest will be running until December 8th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So you have all that time to enter. If you want to increase your chances of winning, you can also go follow me on Instagram at morganbishopp with 2 P's, and I'll have the link down below to that, and you will be entered a second time. Just make sure in the comments when you comment down below you leave your Instagram handle as well. And good luck to everyone entering. Again, thank you guys so much for just all your amazing support, you know, since I've been doing this. Like I said at the very beginning, I jumped into this just not knowing what to expect. I started out doing these beauty videos, and I've been on YouTube for such a long time, and that was really something I was never like truly passionate about, and I felt like I was just doing it and I hated it, and I really wanted to do something that I loved, and it was such a struggle for me just to get out there, and everyone was telling me, just do it, Morgan, do what you love. You know, don't worry about everything else, views and people unsubscribing and everything. Just do what you love. And I did it, and I haven't looked back. And it's just been so amazing to be able to finally make stuff that I truly love. So thank you guys for everything, and good luck to everyone entering. Also, be sure to go check out Diaz Sports on Amazon. I'll leave the link down below. I'm really enjoying my hydration pack, and so be sure to go check them out. They have really awesome products. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.